All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my curb lines and I am going to copy them to another layer. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here, and what I'm going to do is I don't want them all. I'm just going to take the bottom of the curb line. Now, you can go about this multiple different ways. People have different techniques. I like to use the bottom of the curb. So I'm using my control key to select each curb line for the bottom of my curbs. Okay. Same thing here. We'll pick, just going to do the curbs for now. So I'll skip that line there. I'll pick that line string. Got all that. Got that one. Same thing here. Pick this one. And pick that one. This one, like I said, this one's not too bad because I don't have too many. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I am going to copy. And I'm going to relayer. And I'm going to create a new layer that's going to be called DTM-bottom. I'll call it curbing. And I'm just going to call it bottom of curb. Right. And then we can come in here and use the same, we can use the same color or a different color, or just, maybe we want to make them all magenta. Kind of up to you. So I'm going to actually make them all blue. And don't worry about the weight. I'm going to protect them because I want to keep this layer for future use. And then in here, I'm going to create a new group. And that new group is going to be DTM. So move this guy over, come in here, and we're going to call it DTM, and close that. So basically whatever is going to go in the DTM group is, close this, is going to be in this, is going to be used for my surface here, okay? So I'm going to apply that. And then I'm going to, let me click apply. Then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go from 0, 0, 0, 0 to 0, 0. Okay. And I'm not going to 3D move. I'm just going to go ahead and click apply. So all that did was move that curb line over to a new layer. So now I'm just going to turn off the stakeout, and now you can see I'm left with my curb line here. Okay. Now I'll come in here and I will start elevating it. So if I pick this line here, we can see that we've got some spot shots, a contour line, a spot shot, and then a spot shot. Okay. And then it looks like up here is supposed to tie into existing. So we probably can edit that and move that over. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to go to edit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here at the beginning, and I'm going to go ahead and assign the beginning to this elevation here. So I'm just going to come in and I'm going to pick that elevation just by selecting the text. You can see that it automatically picks up that text. And now you can see here my next vertex is over through here, right? Well, instead of using the horizontal elevation, I'm going to switch over to my vertical, which is going to allow me to put in a vertical PVI anywhere along this line. So what I'm able to do now is come in here and actually snap to the end of that line there. And I'm going to grab that elevation, and it assigns a VPI at that elevation point. Over here, I'm going to right click, station at crossing, pick this contour line. It's going to ask me for an elevation. I'm going to pick that, and now that one's set to 23. Same thing over here is I'm going to come in, grab this one, grab that elevation. And then what I'm going to do up here is I'm just going to switch over to horizontal. I'm going to left click here, and I'm going to add a point, and it's going to be a straight segment. And I'm just going to snap to the end of this, and that's 23, it's like 2386. So I picked up that elevation, and I'm going to close. So now when I come over here and take a look at this, I can see that it's been elevated up, and I will do the same thing for the rest of these curb lines, just the same way as I did that one. I'm not going to sit here and record all that. I'll go through, elevate it, and come back and take a look at what we have. If there's anything unique, I will record that. But what I'm going to do now is just go through and use these contour lines and these spot elevations to elevate basically the bottom of curb line all the way through this entire project. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back in the following video and show you what's next.